Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing a little update on what I'm currently reading, since I am currently reading a heck of a lot of books because I'm in such a reading slump. It's not even funny. But let's just jump right into the video. The first book I've literally been reading since the end of June, and I just can't get through it. And it's not because it's bad, and it's not because I don't like it, because I'm literally in love with this book, but it's just taking me so long to read it. And that's the Black Prism by Brent Weeks. This is the first book in the trilogy, or no, it's not a trilogy, it's a series, by Brent Weeks. It's called the Lightbringer series, and it's all about these magicians who can wield magic through the light spectrum. I like to describe this as Avatar: The Last Airbender, but with the light spectrum, and their magic is poisonous. So like there's a guy, the Prism, and he's like the Avatar. He can control all the light. And then there's like other people who can control other forms of light, and those are like the type of benders. See, I think this is a good description because this is a very complicated book. There's even like a glossary and like a character list and an appendix in this book. Like, it's so complicated, but it's really easy to understand, and it's so action-packed, and I freaking love this book. But I'm not done with it yet. I only have like 200, I think I have like 150 pages left. Like, I need to just read it, but the text, it's like such a dense book, but I just need to finish it so I can read the next book because I literally love this book so much. The next book I'm reading is like the complete opposite of that. And this book, I don't know how I feel about it. I know in my mind it's horribly written and it's problematic, but I still love it. And that is the first book in the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The first book is Obsidian, and I'm like, I only have like 100 pages left until I'm done with Obsidian. And it's so bad. Like, I'm literally reading this and I was like cringing. I was like, this is horrible. But it's addicting. Like, I literally can't stop reading it. So if you've read this series and feel the same way, definitely let me know, because like, I don't get why so many people like this book. I mean, I like it too, but like, it's just so horrible. I'm still gonna read the whole series though, so like, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I'm just like cringing a little bit as I read it. Next book I just started reading actually, and let's see, how far am I in this? I'm 89 pages into it, and I'm loving it. And a lot of people have talked about this book, especially when they're talking about like books about feminism and like all that stuff. And this is How to Build a Girl by Caitlin Moran. And I bought this book on Barnes & Noble because I heard somebody talk about it, and it was only like, it was in the discount section. It was like $3 or something like that, and I just bought it. I didn't know if I was going to read it, and then I kept hearing everybody talk about it, so I was like, I'm just going to pick it up. And I am loving this. Like, I think this book is going to get me out of the slump because this is all I want to read right now. So if you want to read this, but I can't really tell you what it's about because I don't really know, but like, it's really good. And it was blurbed by Lena Dunham, and it says, I have so much love for Caitlin Moran. So if you like Lena Dunham, you should read this book. I'm saying you should read this book even though I'm only 88 pages into it, but it's really good. The next book I have been reading literally forever. I don't even know when I started this book. I started this book like 4 months ago, and that is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't have the dust jacket on it right now because I'm reading. I haven't picked this up in like a few months, but I got to like the good part too. Like, I literally am on the chapter where Harry's in detention with Dolores. So like, what the heck? Why am I not reading this? And I know if I pick it up, I will literally read the whole thing. But I need to finish the Harry Potter series before the end of 2016 because I have not read it yet. And I know that's like crazy, but I need to read it. Also, I'm not going to be reading The Cursed Child. I've heard so many horrible things about it, and I just have no interest in it. So I'm not going to read it. But I want to read this book because I loved the movie. So I just need to pick it up. Book I've literally been reading since like no, not January. I've been reading it for a really long time though. And that is Jane Eyre by by Charlotte Bronte. I'm not going to take it off my shelf because that's just so pretty. But I did get that edition from Barnes & Noble, in case you were wondering. It has like pink gilded edges. It's real nice. But I started reading this book on my Kindle, and then I saw that edition and I got it, and I'm gonna pick it up. I'm like 170 pages into it, and I was really liking it, but I like got out of like the mood for a classic, so I stopped reading it. Also, if the lighting is changing, I'm sorry. I'm using natural lighting, but that's fine. I was really liking it, and I just need to finish it before the end of the year. The last book I literally have read like 3 pages of, but I'm still gonna count it because I plan on reading it very soon anyway, and that is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I literally bought this on the day it was released. I read like 3 pages of it, and then I was like, it's so good, but I have to finish everything else I'm reading first. So I'm definitely going to be reading this, and I'm definitely going to be loving it because Jay Kristoff is my love. He's such a good writer, and I've heard so many crazy things about this book, and I just need to read it. I'm really excited about it. I'm also currently reading Winter by Marissa Meyer. I'm like over 200 pages into that, and then I just stopped. But if I just kept going, I probably would have been done with it by now. I'm really liking that as well, so I need to pick that up. But I'm also reading a bunch of other books that I just haven't picked up in a really long time, so I'm not counting them. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're like, tell me what you're reading, or if like you're reading a million books, because I literally feel like I'm the only one, and it's actually insane. But these are all the books like that on Goodreads I'm like currently reading for the most part. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!